Hello, it's Miss Dana from the Wayne Public Library. Our program tonight is going to be to learn how to make our very own individual, never seen before puzzle. Because do you know what day January 29th is? January 29th is National Puzzle Day. I love it. So whether you already like making puzzles with your friends and your family and you have some at home, you can celebrate that way. But we're going to make our very own puzzle with the kits you can pick up at the Wayne Public Library. First of all, I've divided the difficulty level of these puzzles into two different kits. The blue bags are going to be for ages 5 through 7. And the purple bags are going to be for ages 8 and up. The difference is, in the 5 through 7 kit, you will get a set of 10 larger puzzle or craft sticks. I'll call them puzzle sticks for tonight. You're going to get instructions on how to make your puzzle with pictures to help. You're going to get a sheet of stickers, which I'll tell you about in a minute, but that will be in your craft kit. For the older kids, 8 and up, you are going to get 20 smaller craft sticks. You're going to get a little booklet of puzzles, which I'll explain in a bit, and also your own set of instructions, which also have photographs to help. But basically, both puzzles are going to be made the same way, in the same process. So we'll explain that in one way for you. To get started, you're going to take your puzzle sticks, your craft sticks, and you're going to line them up tightly, as close together as you can get them, and as evenly as you can get them. You may want to use a straight edge or a ruler to help you do that. After you have them all straight and lined up and neat and tidy, you're going to put masking tape, or you can use Scotch tape or painter's tape, any kind of tape that isn't going to stick really, really strong. I would not use duct tape, even though I use it for a lot of things, but not for this craft. So you're going to take your tape and you're going to go this way and across, just to make sure the sticks stay good and tight while you're working on them. Then you're going to turn your sticks over. Now pretend these are all not painted yet or colored yet. You're going to turn them over, and you're going to do the same thing whether your sticks are big or little. With either kind of stick, you can make it as long as you want. I used 8 for this, and for my puzzle with the smaller sticks, I used 16. But you can use all 20 if you want to make a longer one and a harder one. So the more sticks you use, the harder your puzzle might be. So we're going to start by taping, no matter what size you're using, and lining up. And then we're going to take our clean sticks before they've been colored on, and you're going to divide your puzzle up with a black marker. I recommend using markers, not crayons. They don't cling very well to the sticks. So I would use markers. You're going to divide with a black marker as many spots as you want. The more shapes you divide your sticks into, the harder your puzzle is going to be. So keep that in mind when you do it. You might start off kind of small. You can always use the other side later if you want to make another one. Or come into the library and ask us for some more sticks. So anyway, to get started, that's what we're going to do. We're going to divide our puzzle up, as it shows here, into little sections like that. The same thing goes if you're making a bigger puzzle or a harder puzzle with your smaller sticks. After you divide them up, you're going to color in each shape in a different color. The more colors you use, and remember, if you make a lot of different shapes inside, your puzzle's going to be harder and you're probably going to have to use more colors. The more colors you use, the harder your puzzle's going to be. If you've ever done a jigsaw puzzle, it always helps to be able to spot the common parts that maybe go together. So keep that in mind when you're coloring in your spots. But I think this may be a little easier for younger children. So that's what I did. I colored my shapes in, and when you're all finished, I would say that as you're using your marker in each section, you may want to let it dry before moving on to the next color. Blow on it a little bit or give it just a minute to make sure it's dry. Otherwise, your colors might smear together, or like I did the first time, I got it all over my hand. And that will just mark up the rest of your puzzle. So to keep your puzzle neat and clean, remember, let it dry just a minute. Any kind of markers will work. Washable markers are fine. For the older kids, you can use Sharpies if you have a lot of different colors. But you can even use highlighters. I did that on one. But probably the best markers are just good old regular Crayola or whatever brand you have of regular drawing markers. So that's my puzzle. And then you're going to take the back off, just like this. And remember, make sure it's all dry before you do this. So you're going to pull that off. Mine's dried for a couple days, so it's harder. But you can take that off. And your puzzle is all finished. There we go. So now comes the fun of trying to solve your own puzzle and put it all back together with the matching sections. So that's how that works. For the older kids, it can be a little bit harder. What I did was, after it was over and all finished and dried, before I took my tape off, I numbered each piece at the top. Or what you could do with either puzzle is have mom or dad, or if you have a cell phone, take a picture of your puzzle. Sometimes when I'm doing a jigsaw puzzle, I have the picture in front of me, so it kind of helps. Well, you could do that if you like, but as I said, you can also put little numbers on the back of the sticks, and that will help you later on if you're stumped and can't remember which piece goes where. If you really want to confuse yourself, turn them all upside down and mix them up. Then you're really going to have a harder time. Now, for the younger kids, you get your stickers. And what you're going to do with those, after you're done with your puzzle, you can go on having some puzzle fun. You can take the stickers off and put them on the back of your sticks, however many you want. You get a lot of stickers, and use them to practice your counting, or maybe do math. Add 1, and then on the next one add 2, and use your 10 sticks to do some math problems. So that's why you get those sheet of fun stickers in there. For the older kids, we made it a little harder, and maybe you can get some help from younger brothers and sisters or mom and dad. You're going to get this little booklet. And inside, I'll show you my bigger one, but inside the sheets are like that. And what they are in your booklet are puzzles you can solve, as you can see here. That's mine, it's bigger, but take away 1 stick and turn these squares into only 4 squares. The puzzles get a little harder as you go along. In the back, and in the back of your little booklet, are the answers. So you're not stumped for very long. I had to turn to that for a couple of them. But you do get the puzzle solutions. I won't show you too much, but they're in the back for you if you need help to solve them, because some of them can be pretty difficult. But ask around, maybe people in the family can help with you. And when I did it, I used the bright, colorful side of my puzzle sticks. So that kind of made it more fun as I was trying to solve the math designs inside my puzzle book. So I hope that you have fun making your very own puzzle. I know I did when I was making mine. And I was surprised, even with the bigger sticks, how stumped I was on a couple of them. Maybe I should have numbered them. So anyway, go ahead and have some fun with your puzzles as you celebrate National Puzzle Day. Maybe sit down with the whole family at the kitchen table and everybody do a bigger puzzle together. It's a wonderful thing to do in the winter. Now, coming up February 2nd, so we're turning over pretty quick, I have some more fun for you to do. This time it's going to be a reading safari. So you can pick up your safari log sheet. It's actually a little map, but you get to do different kinds of things inside of that and read. So do 5 of the map spaces, and then you can come into the library and get a prize when you're finished. So we're going to have some fun with that, and you get a little bookmark craft with your kit. So come into the library, get your kits. They'll be available next Friday, January 29th, and have some fun and stay warm and stay safe and healthy. And I hope we will see you very soon. Remember, I have another craft February 2nd, and that the reading scavenger hunt is going to be all through the month of February. And maybe you can come in and visit our Groundhog Day book collection. We have some special choices out for Groundhog Day, February 2nd, when you get started with your reading scavenger hunt. So don't forget to visit that area of the library either. We'd love to see you when you come in. And also, if you want to, show us your puzzle. Do your puzzle and take a picture, and maybe you put it in the comment section of this Facebook post. We would love to see what you're doing and how it turns out. So remember, visit us on Facebook and look at our events that are coming up. And you can also go to our website and click on the events and see this video if you choose to do it that way. So enjoy the next cold month, and we will see you soon inside the warm, snuggly library. Thank you, and thank you for joining us tonight.